The Shining, directed and produced by Stanley Kubrick, based on a short story by Stephen King, and is a prime example of how to do a horror movie the right way. The part of the movie stars Jack Nicholson as Jack Torrance, a man who wants to have his life become centered around being a writer, but the problem is he hasn't written anything good yet. His wife, played by Shelley Duvall, is a very aspiration of a dream and is also a person that could be referent to a person of an abusive husband, as kind of pointed out in the film. However, Torrance is in possession of an overlooked hotel. The hotel at the center of the movie is in fact the place and point where everybody goes to stay. And of course, there's some history revolving around the hotel too, including a ghost story about a man killing his wife and two daughters. Horrific stuff, but the problem is with the movie is it happening or is it all in their heads? This is a plot that the movie does pick up, especially in the way that Jack acts towards in the film, especially towards his wife and towards his son. There are moments where he becomes angry, outraged, and sometimes even violent towards his own family members, which is a part of that if the house really possessing him, or is it all in his head, or is it a doubt about him being an abusive husband, becomes the key moment that I like to think of for this film. And the moments of if he is really possessed by his inner being really becomes the center point and focus of the film, and is something that Kubrick tried to bring across. Especially when Danny first meets the two girls in a hallway, it becomes a point of whether Danny's really losing his mind from being in cabin fever, or if he's really seeing these two girls being murdered over and over again. And especially the moment where Jack is holding his son and it makes sure that his son knows that everything's okay becomes a point of maybe denial that he actually did abuse his family, and maybe that's why he's actually acting the way that he is. Maybe not intentionally, but accidentally on the point of his family. But the moment of the film is when Jack finally snaps and says screw it all, and he's not gonna listen to anyone and nobody. Maybe the plot to giving into his murderous intentions, or maybe the point that he's unhappy with his family and suddenly just wants to snap. And honestly, it's the highlight of The Shining. If you're like me and you enjoy a good old-fashioned horror movie, then I can think of no place else to go rather than Colorado and get yourself some Shining. With a great cast, a great director, and also spectacular performances all around, what else can you say for the movie besides the fact of it's one of the best?